I'm at a skate park that, in my opinion, is the best skate park in all of Sydney. This is Macquarie Fields Skatepark in Western Sydney, and this park has absolutely everything. So this park was built in 2010 when I was 17 years old, but this was the place to come in Sydney. All the guys from City would come this way, all the guys from down the coast, up the coast, like this was the central skate park of Sydney. This place was the best. So for how big and amazing this skate park is, there is one massive reason why people don't skate here anymore. I'm gonna tell you what that reason is and why no one skates here anymore, but first let's get into the skate park tour. So at the very top of the skate park here, we have this massive, amazing bowl with ledges on either side of it. On the other side of this ledge here, there is a two-set you can skate, or you can use these as slappy curbs, and that's the same on the other side there. On the other end of that, there is a smaller open-ended bowl here with a hip that leads into the pyramid section, or this hip leads to the bank to ledge here. On the other side of the bank to ledge is the big section, which is an 8-stair with a handrail and 2 hubbers.
And tie.
And tie. And then there's a roll-in, a smaller hubber, and that leads into my personal favorite flat bar in Sydney. Next to that is a long manual pad with coping on each side, which you can use as a Euro gap because there's a bank to gap here. Pyramid here, extension there on the quarter pipe. Yep. Happy birthday to Buck as well. He just turned 46 today and he still looks young. On the other side of the pyramid section, there's a ski jump ramp here out of another open-ended bowl here. This one's a bit more mellow. The one over there is a bit steeper. Nice roll in to get speed for it. This is the Euro gap I was talking about, which there's also an out ledge next to it with a down hubber. Same down hubber on this side, an out ledge with a down rail and out rail, which is square. There's a nice little quarter pipe on this side. Cool little wall ride type thing here. And that is the whole skate park here. So the reason I skate the way I do is 100% because of this skate park here. There's square rails, there's round rails, out rails, down rails. I learned how to skate all of these rails and ledges, and that's why I love to skate rails and ledges, because I learned that at such a young age. And I can credit that to this skate park here. So we're actually here for Buck's birthday today. We're all going to have a big fun session at this park. Try and skate everything that's here so you guys can see the scale of everything and how it flows. And then I'm going to get into why no one likes to come here anymore, even though this park is amazing. I forgot to mention I'm riding an Anti-Hero skateboard. It's a 9.1 and I've got deck rails on it too, so all my slides are super slick, but this board is so fun so far. Alright, so I believe I've ticked off every obstacle in this park here. I've done a trick on everything. It was super fun. I've already had so much fun and this board is amazing. But the main reason people don't come here is because the ground is so rough here. This place was built 13 years ago and they haven't resurfaced it at all. So if you fall on it, you're going to get grated up. There's no reverse, no power slides. It's just so grippy and so sticky. It's even hard to pop your flip trick sometimes because the ground kind of just like grabs your board. But I love this place. I feel like this is a perfect training ground to get your tricks down here on this ground and then go and skate street because it makes you a bit more accustomed to like rougher spots. And it's got everything here. But that's the reason that not many people skate here anymore because it's just too rough. The king.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oi.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh. What'd you say?
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Called it. Yay. Jesus. Did you not ruin the audio?
I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh.
Please don't say I was in the way.
Yeah, James. You what?
Was I in the way?
So there is a toilet block, a water bubbler, and the skate park has lights as well, so you can skate there at night. On the opposite corner of the skate park is a service station, so you can get all your drinks and snacks that you need. There's also a McDonald's and a Porto, there's a shopping center right there, there's a pub, there's a bottle shop, so everything you need is right across the road from the skate park there, so super helpful. Macquarie Fields train station is about a 10-minute ride from the skate park, so when I was younger and didn't have a car, obviously I'll just catch the train to Macquarie Fields station and then I'll just ride to the skate park, so it's easy enough to get there if you don't have a car as well. Now, positives of the park is this park has absolutely everything. Let me know if there's something that this park doesn't have, because I'm sure it has everything for everyone. So all types of skating are covered at this park. Rails, ledges, slappy grinds, bowls, transitions, stairs, flat ground, manual pads, everything is there. So it's such a perfect park for everyone. The park also flows really well and everything's spread out really well. So you can hit a few things in a row or you can just spread around the park. There's lots of space for a lot of people. So yeah, really good diverse park. Negatives, I've already listed the one. It has the roughest ground, and that's why no one likes to skate there. But it really is good if you're trying to practice something to go into the streets, because you become a bit more accustomed to the rougher ground. So street skating becomes a lot easier because you're used to a bit of a more rough terrain. But the park itself isn't too rough to skate. It's just rougher than normal. Like, everyone's used to Oran Park and Carnes Hill, all the new skate parks around this area. So when it comes to Macquarie Fields, it's 13 years old. So obviously the ground's going to be a little rougher, and that's why it feels more rough, because of the newer parks that are around the area. But it's not actually too rough to skate. So I had a super fun skate. That is my favorite skate park in all of Sydney. I think it's actually the best for all of the reasons I've already listed. That's why I skate the way I do, and I can credit it all to that skate park. The only thing that they could do is resurface the ground and make it a little smoother, and that would just be the most perfect skate park. Then everyone would come and skate it. But for now, it is just a little bit rougher than other skate parks, but it's still perfectly fine to skate, and my #1 skate park in Sydney. So if you enjoyed this video, check out my latest skate park review video right here at Sydney Park. This skate park is massive. It's actually the biggest skate park in Sydney, I think. That or Mona Vale. I don't know which one would be bigger, but yeah, it's definitely in the top 2 skate parks of Sydney. So check that out. Let me know what skate park you guys want me to do next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, Jesus!